we will score by the following criteria: strength, intellect, ability, speed, endurance. Just to make it clear, we understand that these are the same characters and they follow Marvel's storyline, but in the latest movies, the MCU has changed the character very much. So we will be comparing the new Professor Hulk, starting with the Thor Ragnarok movie. Strength. Hulk is not the strongest in the MCU, however, we can be sure that his strength is extraordinary. Here's what it proves. One of the most impressive deeds is the scene where he holds up the Avengers mansion. We must add that he only uses one arm. Given a minimum weight of at least 1,000 tons, these are outstanding values for the Earth. It is not difficult to figure that his strength is about 2,000 tons. But wait a minute, I guess, yes, he was holding the mansion. However, that lasted until Ant-Man came to the rescue. What's more, he lifted the building and got everyone out to a safe place. It turns out that Ant-Man is many times stronger than Hulk. I think we'll talk about this in my next video. Because he is no longer growing due to anger, his capacities become limited. You're right, I have a point about Incredible Hulk. His character is very much like his comic book predecessor. His anger makes him bigger and stronger. He has a desire to smash anything that comes his way. That's the Hulk that everyone loves. But there are no impressive strength deeds in the movie. First, remember how he created shockwaves with a simple clap. It was strong enough to reach speeds of 20 miles per hour. The second thing, he picked up and threw back the Hummer. Because of the movie's limitations, we didn't see his real power. I suggest making a hypothesis. In Avengers Endgame, there was a scene from the Avengers movie. How the actual Hulk reacts to his past, it gives us an explanation of how much he has changed. As we know, Hulk in the Avengers was a sequel to the Incredible Hulk. The only thing Marvel did was replacing the actor. Therefore, we can assume that the Incredible Hulk's strength is 2,000 tons, since he stopped the Iron spacecraft. The approximate weight of this spacecraft is 1,200 tons, which means that Hulk needed at least 2,000 tons of strength. This round results in a draw. You may not agree with us, but it's something close to the truth. Intellect. This is the MCU's favorite metric. They got so obsessed with this criterion that they drove it to the extremes. Each movie showed us more and more of Banner's intellectual abilities. It's no secret that Marvel considers him smarter than Stark. The Doctor grasped many sciences, but the most prominent thing was the creation of vision. It's obvious that Banner is a genius. However, no one expected to see Professor Hulk in Avengers Endgame. He only shows his anger to his children and starts working on time travel, so he failed to make it right, but together with Stark, they achieved an unrealistic goal. In this round, we cannot compare the Incredible Hulk. The Professor's skills are phenomenal, that's why he gets his point. After that, Hulk put on the gauntlet and returned all the creatures. It was a great moment, but his hand didn't recover. In some ways, it was also an intellectual concession, but the ability has a minus. So we go to this criterion. In this criterion, we talk less about strength and more about his abilities when he becomes bigger and more aggressive. The only moment when Professor Hulk was in Thor Ragnarok where he was very angry and relied on his original concept of destroying everything. The Incredible Hulk was slightly larger in size. He had a different healing factor than Professor Hulk. Also, during the fight, he screamed the legendary phrase, "Hulk smash!" During this, he grew larger and reached the peak of his power. I think you'll agree with me that the Incredible Hulk gets the point in this round. Speed. Speed is an important factor in a fight. Hulk can do nothing but walk fast. For him, running means doing short jumps. In the Incredible Hulk moment, he ran from Rio de Janeiro to Guatemala. It took him about 10 hours. We can calculate his approximate speed. If the distance is 3,579.9 miles, or approximately 5,758,216.74 blah blah meters. So there is an example. I'm not going to spell it out. It would take a long time. Although 57,582, oh my gosh, that's really boring. The answer is 159.9 ms. Think about it, that's subsonic travel speed. But what is the speed of Professor Hulk? In the Thor Ragnarok movie, Hulk jumps from the Asgardian bridge to Surfer's Head. He is about 4 kilometers tall, so we can be certain that Hulk jumped at least 2 kilometers. Since he did it in 3 seconds, it's not difficult to calculate. 2,000 over 3 equals 666.67 ms. Therefore, with a large advantage, the point goes to Hulk MCU. Endurance. In this round, we determine how long the character can last in a battle, how much stamina the character has. Who do you think is the winner? I think the Incredible Hulk. He looks like a fighting machine. But as for Hulk MCU, a moment that pissed off many fans, maybe even you. Hulk overwhelmed Thanos with his punches. He hit Thanos hard with a lot of punches. Why wasn't Thanos knocked out? Because he is physically stronger than Hulk, and the punches hit the armor, which is stronger than vibranium. If Green's punches can't break the armor, its material is very resistant. It probably doesn't show Hulk on his strongest side, but it's a threat from outer space. The Incredible Hulk can only boast of his Abomination fight, where at the beginning he was stronger than Hulk because of the serum, but compared to Thanos, Abomination looks ridiculous. So we get it. Hulk Hulk MCU has Banner's brains, so he doesn't even know how to fight. How do you explain that he defeated Fenris? It was an interesting scene, typical of Hulk from the comic book. Also, the professor made a crack to Surtur's crown. There was still missing Spider-Man, but which one was it? Find it in our video. He survived after the burning monster threw him off. Hulk from MCU wins this round. Consequently, he wins our battle with a score of 4-2. Do you agree with us? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out more interesting and informative content.